They laughed at his resume. They ignored his emails. 30 companies said no, but he only needed one person to say yes, himself. Josh Martin wasn't lazy. He wasn't entitled. He had done everything right. Graduated top 10% of his class, degree in business, countless internships. Still, no one wanted him. Every day for 6 straight months, he sent out resumes. He fixed his cover letter, changed his profile picture, took free courses, practiced interviews. Still nothing. The first few rejections stung. The next 10 made him question himself. By the 30th, he began to wonder, am I just not good enough? One night, sitting alone in his tiny apartment in Chicago, Josh stared at a spreadsheet labeled, "Companies that rejected me." It had grown longer than his actual resume. Suddenly, a crazy thought crossed his mind. What if I stop asking for a seat at someone else's table and build my own instead? Josh had one thing going for him. He loved helping small businesses grow. In college, he had volunteered to help local mom-and-pop shops with social media. One of them saw their sales triple. He remembered that, and that memory sparked something. With only $328 in his bank account, Josh launched a small digital marketing agency from his bedroom. No investors, no office, no clients, just him and an old laptop. He called it Rise Above Media. At first, no one cared, but Josh was used to rejection. He knocked on doors, sent cold emails, offered to work for free just to prove himself. One bakery owner gave him a shot. In 3 months, their revenue jumped 60%. Then came referrals. Soon, Josh had 3 clients, then 10, then 20. He learned on the go, worked 14-hour days. He made mistakes, lost money, but every fall made him stronger. 2 years later, Josh moved out of his apartment. He opened an office, hired a team. Today, Rise Above Media generates over $3 million a year. Josh is invited to speak at business schools, the same ones whose students once beat him out for jobs. When asked about those 30 rejections, he always smiles and says, they weren't failures, they were redirections. So if you're facing rejection, don't give up. Sometimes closed doors aren't signs to stop. They're signals to build your own path. Because the world doesn't always recognize potential until you show them what it looks like in action. And remember, you only need one person to believe in you. That person can be you.